I'm Mary. We're going to talk about charity. The definition of charity is the voluntary giving of help. I think it's hilarious because I Googled the word charity and what came up was the 7 heavenly virtues, and apparently you can buy them on eBay. If only it was that easy. I learned charity from my mother at a very young age. Just a couple of stories. My mama has the biggest Christ-like heart. I know I learned charity from the very best. As young kids, we witnessed my mom giving to a young woman who was single and raising 7 children on her own. And I remember week after week bringing this woman bags of groceries. When we, a large family ourselves, didn't have much, my mother taught us to still give. Also a single older woman who was on her own. And again, my mom looked after her very often. I remember visiting the apartment building, and it was just as if I was kind of standing back watching the whole thing. And it was so beautiful just to see the love and the care that my mom gave to this woman who wasn't a relative. She was our neighbor. Also a young woman who came to live with us for a time. She had come from another state, and she was having troubles at home. And my sister had met her at a camp, and my parents took her in as if she was just another daughter. And that young woman still writes to my mom and sends her gifts after many years. It's been at least 20 years. Finally, yesterday, being out on my walk with my face mask, trying to get in some fresh air as best as I could, I was heading up the road into part of the neighborhood that I don't go into very often, and on the ground I came across a packet of face masks, and on the top of the face mask was a sticker that said, "Hello neighbor, let's believe that we're in this together, let's do this together. Here are some face masks for you and your family." I've been blessed with a couple of them, so I left them behind for someone else to find. But just coming across that message was so uplifting. Keep in mind that charity is a heavenly virtue. It's the opposite of the 7 deadly sins. What is it that you are being called into today? How can you be charitable to someone even though we're socially distancing? I see it is that charity starts in our own home. Is love. Who do you need to love today? We freely give without expectations. We are truly being the hands and feet of Christ. Wearing face masks is particularly difficult for those of us who love to smile and look into the eyes of a stranger. So behind that mask, no one can see that smile, but we can still look into each other's eyes in the most charitable way. I am praying for you, and I'm so thankful for you being a part of this little tiny apostolate that always works so hard to point to Jesus. Have a beautiful day, my friends. We'll see you soon.